So in the street, you're going from Jing Ma to Jetson Ma as you're blocking up?
And first of all, in the street, I wouldn't start a fight like this at all. The moment I felt like this guy is squirrely, I'd set an angle and I'd get in an actual stance. I mean, Jing Ma is transitional and or practice.
Right.
I mean, I've heard so many different thought processes on it. One thought process is with Jing Ma, by default, my weight is centered. It has to be. Look, I'm in Baizhang. I'm in left Baizhang. So this leg, Jing Ma has taught this leg how to be the rear leg. It's also taught this leg how to be the rear leg. I'm teaching both legs how to be the rear leg, which is really the critical leg, especially for anybody who does 70-30, 60-40 weight split versus those who stay center. So I wouldn't fight from this position. This position is strictly learn certain stuff. It is a transitional position. So I'm here and I've baited him so that he now wants to throw that cross. I'm going to go through Jing Ma in order to get to Jetson Ma. So it's transitional in its use.
I think a lot of videos on the internet when you got Wing Chun guy fighting whatever, they're fighting in Jetson Ma. They're just standing like this, and
there are a lot of people who don't get it, who don't understand.
Yeah, you can't fight like that.
There are people, kind of goes to what we were talking about earlier. Those are people who've studied only Sil and Tao. And they think, because, and you will hear this, and you will see it on the internet, and you will hear it, Sil and Tao has everything in it. And in terms of the hand positions, it has everything in it, in terms of the hand positions. But very few people qualify that. Everybody says, you've heard me say, it's the primer, it's the ABCs. ABCs, with the exception of the words A and I, the ABCs have no words in it, except for A and I, okay? You have to get to Chum Q before you're even beginning to use the ABCs to make words. And you have to get to Bilji and the Mukyang Jong and drills before you're making sentences and conversation. And a fight is always conversation. So anytime you see people, yeah, I'm gonna fight this guy like this, he's only studied kindergarten. And he's decided to go up against a collegiate.
Right.
It's just stupid.
So
it doesn't work.
Right.
It doesn't work because because that was not intended to work. It was never intended to work that way. That is not what it is about. It is about, okay, Jing Ma, now I'm ready to fight. I'm Jetson Ma. I'm in Baizhang. I'm in Doma. I am now ready to fight you. I had to take my Jing Ma and turn it. Right? And like I said, there are those who like the 50-50 weight, and there are those who like 70-30, 80-20, 60-40, something like that. Once you go into Jetson Ma or Doma or any of the fighting stances, Baizhang, the ready stances, quite frankly, it doesn't matter. One thing, if you're actually fighting, during the course of the fight, your weight should never be in one place. So your weight's always fluid. So this idea that weight is only one way. Now, I do think it is legitimate to argue that in the ready position, you might choose one. Some people like to choose a 50-50 in the ready. I like more of a 70-30 in the ready because I would hopefully want my bad guy there where he is, so that when he starts to fight me, I can get my longest weapon up without having to pull back to get it up.
Right.
That it's already, this is primed, and that's primed, and it's ready to fire. Right? Totally different thinking process for a lot of people. A lot of the guys, a lot of the videos that you're going to see, they're just...
Right.
How am I going to throw a kick? I mean, I can. I know how. I certainly can. I can do this, but I have to do something preparatory first.
Right. They're going to see it. Exactly.
I don't have to do anything preparatory for this.
Right.
I'm already prepped it.